Could a being with the same malice and evil as the devil exist? If I asked this question, I'd say yes. Individuals in the real world that have been seen throughout this project and history can easily fit that level of malice. But what about in nonfiction? I think the answer still remains yes, and is best exemplified through the main antagonist of the series Monster, Johan Liebert. The story of Monster is set in Germany. It follows Kenza Tenma, a neurosurgeon, and his pursuit to catch Johan, a serial killer whose very existence is unknown in question, and has pinned his crimes on Tenma. Johan is a man with no name. The name Johan was given to him by a member of the Czech Secret Service when he was found on the border, clutching a picture book titled The Nameless Monster. He was born under a eugenics experiment aiming to create a highly intelligent human who was flawless in appearance and can lead the human race, similarly to Hitler. In this program, he was stripped of the most basic human identity, a name. Johan is a Czech-born German who is highly intelligent, has little to no regard for human life, lacks empathy, and manipulates people to get his way. Some of his crimes include mass murder, mass corruption, suicide inducement in adults and children, and many, many more, half of which being for his own entertainment, as his main goal is erasing himself from the world, achieving the perfect suicide. Johan was definitely able to get away with his crimes due to the time period. Monster takes place in the year 1986, so things like the digital camera weren't commercially sold for another few years, and DNA testing was barely beginning to be used. If his crimes were committed in the current year, his existence would be known and he'd most likely be imprisoned. Johan is straight up a psychopath. I would diagnose Johan with ASPD and clinical depression. He consistently has a lack of empathy, no regard for human life, manipulates to get what he wants, and has run-ins with the law, all of which are symptoms showcased by people with ASPD. Johan's endgame plan, the perfect suicide, is all about killing himself and everyone who's ever known of his existence, in order for him to, in a way, have never existed. That very plan is why I've diagnosed him with clinical depression. For his depression, I would have him take an SSRI, which is a commonly used pill to help treat depression. I would also have Johan enter cognitive behavioral therapy, as that's the treatment most people with ASPD undergo. But within the context of the series, I don't really think any form of treatment would help that much. In conclusion, Johan is a monster, teetering on the very line of human. I am reluctant to even say treatment would stop him from unleashing his evil onto the world. I think to truly understand Johan and his crimes, it's kind of needed to watch the series, but I'm mostly saying this because I just want people to watch it. But anyways, this is the end of my project. I hope I made this sound interesting, because I really like Johan, I really like Monster. It's a good show. I want people to watch it because I want more people to enjoy it too. But let me just stop rambling. This is the end of my project. I hope it was good. And yeah, that's it.